Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be covering the Steam Coil Cask. The Steam Coil Cask is a piece of cooking equipment that is required in order to make dew. I have a separate video covering dew, so be sure to check that out. Acquiring the Steam Coil Cask is pretty complicated, and there's no quest or instructions on how to do it. That being said, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to acquire the Steam Coil Cask. The first thing that we're going to do is make a note of this building in Delver's Pass. This building has a little staircase hidden on the back side that goes down to a basement. At the bottom of the stairs, there is a door that is locked. If you try to open the door, you will be asked for a password. There are currently 3 options: Open Sesame, Squirrel, and Emerald Light. All of these passwords are wrong. In order to learn the correct password, we are going to need to do a couple of things. The first thing we need to do is read a hidden note behind the Moonsmith in Delver's Pass. The Moonsmith is located in the main town in Delver's Pass. Once at the Moonsmith, you will need to run behind it. There, you will find a small note on the ground. This note will be from someone named Boulder, asking to meet someone named Vex on the bridge tonight at midnight. Now that we have that information, let's wait on the bridge until midnight. Okay, now that it's a little past midnight, we can see there's someone on the bridge. This is the mysterious old man who's been wandering around Delver's Pass. His real name is Boulder. Ask him if he is supposed to be meeting Vex and tell him that you found his note. He asks you if you know what all of this secrecy is about. Tell him you have no idea. He tells you that he tried to visit her in her basement, but he was asked a password and he did not know what it was. This was the basement that we were at earlier with the locked door. He tells you that someone named Eloine grew up with Vex and might know what the password is. Eloine is located in this house in Delver's Pass. Let's head there now and talk to her. When you talk to Eloine, ask her what she knows about Vex. Tell her that Boulder sent you. She will be surprised that Boulder is in town. She will tell you that he has a little crush on Vex. She doesn't see Vex much anymore because she spends all of her time locked up in that basement. She tells you that her husband Nathaniel and his miner buddies are always gossiping up at the mine, and they might know what the password is. With that information, let's head up to Verdant Hollow. Verdant Hollow is a mine located in Delver's Pass. This is where we will find Nathaniel and his miner buddies who might be able to tell us what the password is. Once at Verdant Hollow, head in and look for a miner named Nathaniel. He is usually right at the entrance as you walk in. Talk to Nathaniel and ask him if he's heard any rumors about Vex. He tells you that he's heard all sorts of rumors, but nothing that he believes. He tells you that he gets all of his information from Darvish, who is another miner in the mine. Now, let's go talk to Darvish. Darvish tells you that he overheard you talking to Nathaniel. Ask him if he knows what the password is. He tells you that he knows it, but he will not give you the information for free. He tells you that if you bring him Dizzy Juice, he will tell you what the password is. You can bring him the Dizzy Juice or just pay him 300 gold for the information. Either way, he will tell you that the password is blackberries. Now that we know the password, we can head back and try and open the door. Okay, let's try and open the door again. Now we have a new password option, blackberries. Let's use it and head on in. Inside the basement, we will find a hidden speakeasy. There are two NPCs inside, Gino and Vex. Let's talk to Gino first. Gino will give you a fine bottle of blackberry dew for free. You can drink it or save it for a later part of this process. Continuing our conversation with Gino, he will tell you about the speakeasy. He tells you that his partner, Vex, and himself started the speakeasy a few years ago. They came up with an amazing new contraption which Vex calls a Steam Coil Cask. This machine dries and ferments fruit. He also tells you that Vex wanted to share their dew with the world, whereas he wanted to make it more exclusive. He also tells you that the dew makes a lot of gold and he wants to keep it more exclusive. Vex, unsurprisingly, is not thrilled about this because she wants the world to try her dew. Next, let's talk to Vex. Vex will ask you if you can do her a favor. Say, sure. She tells you to grab a bottle of their exclusive blackberry dew and try it. You can use the free bottle of blackberry dew you got from Gino earlier, or buy another one on the counter. Either way, once you've tried the dew, return to Vex. Tell her, wow, it was incredible. She is excited and happy that you liked it. Tell her that you think everyone should know about this. She agrees with you and tells you that's what she's been trying to tell Gino. Ask if you can help her. She tells you that in order to get the dew out in the world, she thinks that you should deliver a case of it to the inn in Sleepy Haven. She tells you that there is a full crate of dew behind the counter and asks you if you can bring it to the inn in Sleepy Haven. She will distract Gino while you do this. Tell her I'm in or you had me at full crate. She will reward you with a fresh bottle of dew when you return. Once you complete the dialogue, pick up the crate of dew on the ground that is next to Vex. You'll get a notification saying that this is a valuable shipment and you'll need to carry it on foot to its destination. You can only drop it for a short time. If you drop it for longer than 2 minutes, you will fail the quest. Once you pick up the crate of blackberry dew, start making your way to the inn in Sleepy Haven. The inn is called the Tire Tap Inn and is located off of the main square in Sleepy Haven. It's a pretty long walk, so get comfortable. Okay, Once at the Tired Tap Inn, make your way to the bartender behind the counter. Tell Kip, the bartender, that you have a shipment of blackberry dew from Delver's Pass. He takes a swig and tells you that the stuff is incredible. He tells you the stuff is going to fly off the counter and he hopes that the brewery can keep up. Let's return to Vex and tell her the good news. In case you forgot, this is where Vex is located. Alright, now that we're back, let's talk to Vex. Tell her that you have a happy customer. She is excited to hear the news. She hopes that Gino will take the news well. As a thank you for helping her out, she teaches you how to craft the Steam Coil Cask. As a little bonus, you can also talk to Gino after. He tells you that he was in his own head a bit and he is glad that you helped out Vex. Great, now we have unlocked the recipe for the Steam Coil Cask and we can start making our own. Alright, now that we have the recipe unlocked, the next step is to actually craft a Steam Coil Cask. Steam Coil Casks can be crafted at a cooking station. In order to craft a Steam Coil Cask, you will need 10 iron plates, 20 iron bolts, and 30 copper ingots. Once you have these ingredients, head to any cooking station and craft the Steam Coil Cask. Once you've crafted a Steam Coil Cask, you can place it on any plot that you own or have access to. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful.